I am the Humble Seer.
Hello, Gemini, and welcome to the Humble Seer. So this is going to be your annual 2024 reading. And what we're going to do first is pull a card on what you have left behind in 2023. And then we'll pull a card on what you have to look forward to in 2024, what's going to dominate the year, the overall for 2024. So we'll get a card on that. Okay, so let's go ahead and get your cards. Let's turn this sideways so we can line up the cards. Okay, so this is what you left behind. Two of Pentacles. Now, Two of Pentacles is financial difficulty because you're being drained. You were being drained in 2023 of your finances. And you were just seeing it go. You were happy with what you had accumulated over the years. And then you started to see it dwindle because of legal issues and children, it just issues. And so you're leaving that behind. So what are you going to bring into 2024? What's your 2024 overall going to look like? Let's see. Nine of Pentacles. Okay. Now that is great because from 2 to 9. And the Nine of Pentacles is success. It's achievement. It's security. It's home improvements. It's major purchases. It's large sums of money. So you'll be recouping some money is what that tells me, that you lost. But I'm getting that you need to hold on to it very tightly because there will be other issues coming in the year that will have you, needing to do that. All right, so let's go ahead now and get into, and I'm going to, at the end of, after I pull all of the 12 months, I will pull an ultimate money and love card for you, okay? Which will delve deeper into your overall money. Okay, let's look at January. Okay, Nine of Swords. All right, so Nine of Swords is really about stress, anxiety, sleepless nights. Just sleepless nights. You've got a lot on your plate and you've got a lot on your mind, but it isn't anything that you can't handle. It's almost like the story of the rabbit in the briar patch. I think it's a rabbit. And just briefly, the rabbit pretends like he doesn't like to be in the briar patch. And so because of that, he gets thrown into it all the time. And it's prickly and it pokes and cuts him and everything. But he likes it. So outwardly, people would think that the Nine of Swords is what would be your life. But internally, it's the briar patch. Wow. So you're deceiving a lot of people because they don't understand how you enjoy what it is that you deal with when it comes to that Nine of Swords. That's interesting. So whatever's coming at you, you really don't care. It's almost like you knew it was coming. All right, that's January. Now, January can also be about things that are going to go on throughout the year. It kind of lays the foundation. Because we briefly talked about the Nine of Pentacles and how, there will be money, but then your money goes out. All right, so let's look at February. But what I'm telling you, you're not surprised by. Okay, February is the Nine of Cups, and that's wonderful. The Nine of Cups is lovely because it's about wishes fulfilled. So there's something in the month of February that will have you feeling satisfied about a direction that something is going. Okay? You're very satisfied with the direction, the trajectory of something that I see it's kind of secret. And you haven't told anybody, or if you have, it's just your closest confidants, right? And so, yeah, It's your plan is working the way you want it to. And I don't know what that plan is. Only you do. But it's going in the direction you want. Okay, let's look at March. You hear the clock, it's singing for you. Okay, now you have the Hierophant. Now, that's a major arcana. And the Hierophant is about knowledge. It's divine wisdom. It's teachers. And I'm going to leave it there because you are seeking that. You're getting that knowledge from someone like myself, which I'm doing this read for you. I see many of you coming into the year in this time frame talking to actually me, getting my advice on things, which will serve you well. So that Hierophant, you're filled with that in the March time frame, and that goes from there forward. It's like you'll be getting really good sound advice to go in the right direction. Okay, that's interesting. It will serve you well. It's not just me either. It's other people, and it's also what I put on my channel. That you are getting great. It's like I'm hearing for some of you, it's a lifesaver. I'm glad and I'm thrilled that that's the case. Okay, let's move on to April. What's going on for Gemini in April? Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so we know that your overall for the year is the Nine of Pentacles, but it is slow and steady. And it comes in and then it goes. And the Knight of Pentacles pops in and it says, you know, I'm persistent, I'm patient, I'm hardworking. But the money is slow moving. It's not like it once was. And so I'm coming up with ways to bring in it in different ways, the money. So money starts to show up in April. You're not broke by any stretch of the imagination, but you're looking at things and you're forecasting it and you're like, well, it's definitely not what it once was. But I have plenty right now. All right, let's see what May wants to tell us. 8 of Wands. Okay. Well, we know the 8 of Wands is a lot of messages and information coming in, right? It is just that. It's a lot of info. It's a lot of messages, emails, text messages. Somebody is coming at you, and it is a person. They're coming at you with information that you need in order to move forward with something. And I see for many, it will be a legal action that you're taking in May. There's a legal action. All right, let's see what's going on in June. And that in May, that's going to, you know, somewhat consume a lot of your time. Okay, let's see what June wants to say. June is the Chariot. Okay. June is the Chariot. And the Chariot is moving. They're getting in their vehicle because they know they need to go somewhere and do something. And that's what I see for you in June. You are getting in your car, your plane, whatever you have, whatever your mode of transportation is. You're calling your driver, whatever you're doing, okay? It's different for everybody. But you are moving towards something, doing something to get something done. To like, I'm hearing for many of you to put a pause on something, to stop something from happening. And you have to physically be there to do that. You can't make a phone call. You cannot do it on text or email. You must be physically there to say, put a stop on this. All right, let's see what's going on in July. And it's intense. June is quite intense with that. Okay. July is the King of Swords. Now, I see this as you, okay? Someone very intelligent, but with a sharp tongue. And I also see it as like a court proceeding or legal issue. And that person, it's like you're matching wits. But the advice that I have for you, Gemini, is to speak as little as possible. Speak as little as possible in July in general. Because if you say too much, you're going to hit that trap. You're going to get caught up in a trap. The less you say, the better off you are. Let that sink in, okay? And try your best. All right, let's see what's going on in August. And I see you handing over a substantial amount of money in July. Okay. Oh, August is the Tower. Oh my goodness, Gemini. Okay, the Tower is a major arcana. It's drastic changes. And it's because of something that, like I was saying, there's money loss here. And I see some of you downgrading. You'll still have a beautiful home. You'll still have beautiful surroundings. But you're gonna downgrade. You're gonna move into something that's comfortable, but it's nowhere near the lifestyle that you had once. But you're still in a home and you still have family. There's still love in the home, so on and so forth, okay? But it's going to shake your foundation and those that you love. It's going to be a change of lifestyle. Now, in September, everybody's going to be affected by something that is going to reverberate throughout the world. It's a global thing. And I feel that it really starts or initiates in the United States, or it's where it happens in the United States. I pulled that, I did a video. I think I titled it in September of 2024, the world will look different. Something to that effect. So everybody will be feeling it. And so I forewarn you because we're getting ready to pull your September card. But your August card is it's almost like whatever has happened and whatever is going on in September, you're going to really feel this. Okay, let's see what your card is for September. Okay, we have 6 of Cups. Now, this is in September. And the 6 of Cups is the past coming back. You know, it's memories. And I feel that for you are affected, but, you know, you have the Tower in August. So it's almost like you're affected before anybody else is. I know that sounds strange, and it'll only be for a small percentage of Geminis, but you will be affected before it hits everybody else. I don't know how or why that is. Because the 6 of Cups comes in September rather. And it is something coming back into your life. And I'm going to leave that one there. And we'll move into October. But you will be affected. You will be affected. And it feels like these 2 months, September and October. Let's see what November looks like for you, Gemini. Okay, November is the 4 of Swords. And the 4 of Swords is about stress. It's overload. And I see you, just like in this depiction of this card, someone resting after the battle, after the war. It's like somebody's taken a respite. Somebody is, you know, a little battle scarred. Okay. I'm going to leave that one there. And let's get November. Let's see what's going on in November. The sun. That's beautiful. Now, everything that is occurring here, the sun comes in and it's going to make things easier going forward these next few months. So November and December will be much better. You'll be healing. The sun is a major arcana and it's said to be the best card in the deck, and I would agree. The sun is what makes everything grow. The sun, when the sun comes out, what happens? Everybody's happy. After a major rain and the sun comes out, people celebrate when that sun is out. People love to be in the sun. Even if it's cold, people search for the sun to get that warmth. And that is what is happening. You know, when you're out on a winter walk and the sun is out, you want to walk where the sun is beaming down on you to get that warmth from the cold. So, yeah. Let's see what December is, and then we'll close out with your money and love. I think that's going to be, the money and love is going to be very important for you. So in December, we have the Knight of Swords. And that's somebody coming in with information that you're going to have to get back into your chariot and go and deal with. It's information coming in that you don't want to hear, that you don't like, and you've got to deal with it. Okay. And it consumes the month of December, but you're still enjoying it. You're enjoying things and, you know, the family life and all of that. You're in different surroundings, you know, because many of you have moved into a different home. It's a lovely home. Like I say, it's just not what you had before. So wherever you are in life, because some Geminis will be millionaires and now they are coming out of that millionaire lifestyle and they're living a more humble lifestyle. So it's things like that, but they still have a lovely home and you know, the surroundings are beautiful. For others that are looking inside, they would think it's still like a palatial, you know, it's still beautiful. Okay, so now we're going to get a money and love to close out this read. Okay, so the money is the Knight of Cups. And the Knight of Cups is Prince Charming. They're faithful. They're idealized. They have rose-tinted glasses on. And it's telling you for money to not have rose-tinted glasses. Live in the reality of what your life experience is right now, okay? And love is the Two of Cups. So love conquers all. Love is more important than that money, is what I get. And is what you're being asked to focus on throughout the year. Not money. Money comes and goes, but love is so important. And it can linger, it can stay forever if you water it, if you treat it properly. And so your focus is turning from the money to the love. Because that's what you have to do. You don't even have a say in the matter. That's what needs to be done. Because it's going to feel, your world is going to be so much happier. You're going to see. Maybe going through it, you're like, that was a little tough. But I think, again, it goes back to your mind and how you view things. It's not like the typical person. So you're going to be A-okay. All right, Gemini, it's a great year. A lot of learning lessons for you, and they're wonderful. And you're going to take them with arms wide open. So I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for stopping by the Humble Seer. Do consider liking, sharing, subscribing. Leave a comment below. Buy me a coffee in the description box below. If you like or love what I do, it would be most appreciated. And until next time, as always, you take good care, and we'll talk soon. Bye.